Dunn is a St. Louis man convicted in a 1990 city murder that took place in the dark. The case largely hinged on teen witnesses who now admit they lied. As Dunn fights to prove his innocence in court, we are hearing from the Missouri Innocence Project helping in that fight. And tonight, our Deon Broxton reports on how the new St. Louis City prosecutor could help or hurt Dunn's chances.
Are there people who are still waiting for assistance in Missouri that are actually innocent? The answer is undoubtedly yes.
Since Missouri lawmakers created a law 2 years ago allowing prosecutors to ask the courts to hear innocent cases for prisoners, only 2 have gained freedom. Lamar Johnson from St. Louis and Kevin Strickland from Kansas City.
When it comes to opposition to the cases that we're bringing, we certainly see the fiercest opposition in Missouri.
Tricia Rojo Bushnell leads the Midwest Innocence Project, which has helped Johnson and Strickland and is now assisting Chris Dunn.
We just really believe that anyone who looks at this case and looks at it clearly and openly will come to the right conclusion.
Dunn was sentenced to life for killing a teen in St. Louis in 1990. The witnesses in that case later admitted they lied. Former St. Louis Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner filed to get Dunn's case reheard, as she did for Lamar Johnson.
But I have to look at this thing and decide, was this a botched investigation that led to this man being convicted?
But with Gardner's resignation, will the new circuit attorney continue the fight for Chris Dunn?
From a legal perspective, I will look at the issue and consider whether or not I have a conflict of interest. That happens all the time in prosecuting attorneys' offices.
Governor Mike Parson has ignored calls to pardon Dunn, and Parson appointed Gabe Gore. So if Dunn's case moves forward, Gore would have to fight another of Parson's appointments, Attorney General Andrew Bailey.
If I don't have a conflict of interest based on my analysis, then I'm going to go forward with the case like we always do. And if you're asking me whether I'm going to take political considerations into account in making my decisions, that's not something I'm going to ever do.
The AG's office told News 4 it is examining Dunn's case appeal. But well before Bailey, the Missouri AG's office has opposed inmates' quests for freedom and for decades. Bushnell points to innocent case studies that show roughly 4% of all U.S. prisoners are innocent.
There are over 100 conviction integrity units now around the country, and the vast majority of them don't exonerate anyone.
Deon Broxton joining me here at the desk. Deon, let's talk about this. Get some perspective. How many people in Missouri claim that they're innocent, and is there a solution moving forward where at least their cases could be heard?
Well, the Midwest Innocence Project says about 400 inmates in Missouri right now are waiting on assistance. That doesn't mean they're innocent. It just means they're waiting on legal help to look at their cases. According to experts, conviction integrity units and innocence organizations are most successful at freeing innocent prisoners, not prosecutors' offices. This is why the Midwest Innocence Project believes that independent organizations are better suited for these types of cases, like we've told you. Right now, only death row inmates can petition the courts their claims, their innocence claims. There was legislation filed to extend this right to all Missouri inmates, but it didn't see any movement this past legislative session. Corey?
I know you've been following the Dunn case, and you'll continue to do so. Deon, really appreciate it. Thank you.